each first round, we have 3-minute presentations per team with 2 pools. Then we have a second round where each team gives a 4-minute presentation plus a 1-minute video, so a bit more in depth, obviously. And then we have voting, and the top 5 teams will be determined at the end of the
You're live.
Is that me?
Yeah, it's you.
Ooh. I like the sound of that.
Okay.
All right, we're
Go
good to
ahead.
go.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. So for those of you who weren't with us before, welcome to the Mark Challenge Online Battles, year number 2. For those of you who are not familiar, my name is Matt. I was an IUM student. I did my bachelor and my master's here in the school, and this is my 5th year hosting the Mark Challenge. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here, whether it be in the form of a team or in the form of a spectator. Thank you very much for all of your time. So with that being said, here's how the rules are going to work. For those of you who are not aware, we have multiple rounds of presentations for each team. So round 1 will be a 3-minute presentation by each team in a pool of 6 teams. So we will do basically groups and then voting. And then after that, we will move to a second round, which is a bit more in-depth. It's a 4-minute presentation as opposed to 3 minutes, plus a 1-minute video. So it gives us a little bit more information on each of the teams. And from there, we move to another round of voting. And after that, we have our finalist teams, and we will determine from there who will be joining us at the Physical Mark Challenge at the Yacht Club de Monaco in May of this year. So very, very exciting stuff. With that being said, we will get right into the first round of teams to present. So round number 1, pool number 1, team number 1 is, pardon me, Afote. So
Yeah.
again, pardon me if I pronounced that wrong, but can you guys hear us? Are you ready to share your presentation? We can begin.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. So you know how this works. We have a 3-minute timer. The timer will begin once you start speaking. So in that case, the floor is yours.
Can you see my presentation?
Yes, we can.
So hi everyone, I'm Chloe Manu. I work as marketing manager at Affolter. Our company is a high jewelry maison in Geneva, which was funded in July 2022 by Patrick Affolter, who is a jeweler with over 25 years of experience. We are a small but very experienced team, driven by a common passion for crafting exceptional jewelry using artisanal techniques and know-how. Our mission is to give jewelry a soul, which is why our brand tagline is a jeweler's soul. Our company's greatest strength is that we are small, allowing quick decision-making and acting, as well as being very flexible. The problem for our brand is that our clients are international, high net worth individuals looking for jewelry with a strong identity that best represents them. Clients in our industry are bored of having jewelry like everyone else's and are looking for personalized jewelry with their own tastes, stories, and imagination. Our solution to the problem is based on 3 different angles. The first one being offering personalized, unique pieces and 3 Affolter brand collections. We have to focus on our USP, which is offering clients unique and personalized jewelry, and engage them in a special client experience from the design of their piece to the delivery at their own house. We want to educate and guide our clients as much as possible to help them understand jewelry. We are also producing 2 mid-range collections and 1 high jewelry collection. The mid-range offer goes from 10 to 60,000 Swiss francs, and the high jewelry offer starts at approximately 150,000 Swiss francs. We want our offer to be as exclusive as possible, so we do not intend to mass produce. All our pieces are handcrafted either in our atelier here in Geneva or in Italy with suppliers with whom we have been working for long term and we have strong relationships with. The second angle is multi-channel distribution. So our distribution network is focused on 4 different channels through renowned retailers in key international cities, private sellers who travel the world with a jewelry inside a suitcase for private viewings, and jewelry events and fairs, and of course a showroom here in our office in Geneva. Our brand image must remain consistent with our clients' values. We must develop our plan to the best of our ability to make our brand known to our target audience. This will be done through 1, constant transparency, 2, sticking to our brand values, and 3, banning mass market communication. Thank you very much for listening.
Beautiful. So there we go with 6 seconds left. Actually, that was really well timed. Congratulations, guys. So thank you, Exploité. Again, I'm sorry. Exploité. I'm sorry, I mispronounced the name. I would like to, before we move on to the second team, I just would like to say if a team does go over, I apologize, but I have to be as harsh as possible. So as soon as that timer hits 0, I will cut you off. Even if you're in the middle of a sentence, just to let you know. Exploité, you did a great job. Thank you very much. So our second team in that case is Nou. And Nou, are you there? Can you hear us at the moment?
Yeah. I can hear you. So it's not Nou, it's Nous, actually.
Nous.
Nous, yeah. It actually came from Greek.
Well, Nous, whenever you guys are ready, you can share your presentation and we will begin the timer when you start speaking.
Yeah, sure. Can you see the presentation?
Yes, we can. The floor is yours.
So yeah, we can actually start straight away.
Yes, you can. Okay.
So, hi everyone, I'm Lorenzo Rossini, and right here with me is my business partner, which is Carlo Longari. Hello guys. We have founded this company a few months ago, and we have developed a product which is a caffeine substitute, which has all the benefits of caffeine, but it doesn't have any drawbacks. We actually understood that there are a lot of problems in the market right now, and we actually developed it because my mother has a gastrointestinal pathology, which actually precludes the consumption of caffeine, and also because our generation, the Generation Z, for example, actually struggles a lot with with digital distraction and has a decreasing attention span actually. The market is pretty big, actually, and health-conscious consumers are seeking for natural and sustainable solutions to enhance their concentration and productivity. And therefore, we have developed a product like this one. Our vision is to become the good partner for people that actually want to achieve their goals in a natural, and a healthy way. And we want to provide healthy, delicious, and sustainable products that enhance memory, concentration, and actually also reduce stress. We will face also other problems. We won't use any mono-use packaging like capsules, for example, because they actually pollute a lot. Caffeine has many benefits, but also has a lot of drawbacks, and therefore a lot of people can actually consume it due to pathologies that could actually be gastrointestinal or cardiovascular, for example. Our product is a powder that, when mixed with water, actually creates something that is delicious, sustainable, and actually inclusive for all those people that actually need concentration and short-term and long-term memory. We have developed this innovative caffeine-free formula, which is vegan-friendly, and we will patent it international in a few weeks' time. So Nous is actually the ideal choice for ambitious individuals that are seeking to boost their productivity in a sustainable and healthy manner. So our consumption methods will be reusable stainless steel pods, a mocha pod, and soluble powder. And that's actually it. And I think that everything is clear. And thanks for the time.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you
for the butchering of the name. Again, well within your time. Thank you very much. Makes my job a lot easier. Congratulations on a project very well done. And with that being said, we will be moving now to our third team, which is Yavolux. So Yavolux, are you there? Can you share your presentation with us?
Yes.
Yes. Can you see us?
I will find out in just a second. Can we see you? Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect.
So whenever you're ready to go, I will reset the timer and the floor will be yours.
Okay, we are ready.
You can begin whenever you would like.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are Team Yaolux, and to present our problem statement, we'd like you to meet someone. Meet John, a high net worth individual. He is a business owner who is naturally always busy and on the go. John has seasickness, but he often needs to travel between coastal cities for work. Despite his tight schedule, John faces a lot of discomforts due to limited travel options. He often has to go through traffic congestions because airports are usually far away from the city. He has to go through tedious boarding procedures and long security checks. Not to forget, he has seasickness and is often fatigued from long hours of traveling. To make matters worse, John is also concerned about the environmental impact of his travel because many coastal transportation options usually contribute significantly to marine pollution and waste disposal. So, how can we make John's life easier? Well, we have a solution for him. Yaolux, a sustainable luxury travel operator that is tailored to the needs of today's business elite like John. We use all-electric propulsion sea gliders. Simply put, our sea gliders are like a futuristic hybrid between an aircraft and a hydrofoil that flies on a cushion of air between the wing and the water surface, providing a smooth, hassle-free, time-saving, and zero-emission ride over the waves. With our innovative design, which is 6 times faster than ferries, we can make more frequent trips per day than cruise ferries or even private jets. And we will be leveraging existing dock infrastructure, which would be easier to reach than the airports. So now, John does not have to worry about his seasickness or be part of those long boarding queues. And with a zero-emission ride, he does not have to worry about the environmental impact of his journey. With Yaolux, John can sit back, relax, enjoy a healthy meal, work with a view with Wi-Fi on board, and enjoy a smooth, stress-free ride to his destination. To know more about how we plan to make this happen, stay tuned for round 2. Thank you.
Thank you guys very much. Very, very well done. Once again, well within time. Big thank you for that. And with that being said, we will be moving on to our next team, which is Artan.io. So Artan, if you guys are there.
Yes. Hello, guys. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much for all the time and effort that you put into this project, and for being here with us today. We genuinely appreciate it. So are you guys, have you shared your presentation yet? Yes, you are good to go. And with that being said, whenever you would like to begin, I will start the timer whenever you start to speak. So the floor is yours.
Thank you, Matt.
My pleasure.
Excellent. Okay. Hello, everybody. We are Arthon, and we're incredibly excited to present our project here today. Well, first of all, let's talk about the NFT space. As of now, high-end NFT collectors are using their tokens as an online identity and community affiliation. Using NFT avatars as profile pictures is a common show of status. Some collectors' online relevancy started by showing these tokens.
So what is the problem? Well, collectors are highly restricted with the available methods of showcasing community affiliation and status. The current options lack punch, effectiveness, and ease of use whenever a user wants to share content. Some basic solutions exist, however. For example, Twitter Blue only offers to verify NFT profile pictures with an hexagon shape around it. It is also common for collectors to crop their character and fit it on their face when posting pictures online. Some users have also created AR masks manually, like we did here today, but this requires technical knowledge, is expensive, and does not offer wallet authentication. Trust us, we know the struggle.
So what is Arthon's mission? Our main goal is to expand Web3 with AR solutions. Thanks to our product, NFT collections will come alive with AR animated wearables. Users will be able to fully embody their characters in a premium and compelling way.
Let's talk about the solution. Well, To offer more possibilities to collectors, we develop an app that allows users to wear their characters in AR. By implementing expression tracking and animations, we can give the illusion of real movement as the user blinks, talks, and moves his head. Usability across platforms and content types is a priority for us. Therefore, using your AR mask in live meetings will be possible, as well as in pictures and videos. This content is then easily shareable on major social media platforms directly through our app. With wallet verification, we ensure that only the characters that users own are worn by them, and this provides proof of ownership in a premium Web3 way. Our app will be available on all platforms: iOS, Android, macOS, and Windows.
In our team, we have myself, Yuri. I have experience in AR technology, and I'm currently building my own AR startup. Jan, who has deep ties to the Bored Ape PR Club community and Web3 investors, and Alex, who has experience in NFT projects and crypto markets. With this being said, we urge you to vote for us, because a vote for us is a vote for the exciting future of Web3. And if you want to say hello, that's my email address. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you guys very much. Very well spoken. I like the ending, the call to action there. Big fan of that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also a big fan of the Bored Ape faces. For your.
I think mine is frozen, to be honest.
Oh, all right. Well,
Could you confirm? Am I just a picture?
I can look in the other room. No, you got. I can still. It looks like you guys are good. So thank you very much. To our done. So from there, we will be moving on to our last team in this first pool. So after this next team presents, we will open up a voting session, which means that you can scan a QR code, and it will take you to a website where you can vote for your favorite team in this pool. So with that being said, we will be moving on to our last team in this pool, which is Atelier Expo.
Can you hear me? I'm here. Can you hear me and see me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hello, guys. So
Hi.
the timer is reset, and I will leave you the floor. So whenever you would like to begin, the timer will start when you start speaking.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So hello, everyone. My name is Andrea Boni. I'm a student, and I'll be presenting Atelier Expo, which is a company based in the luxury consumer market. We are seeing that in 2030, the market is expected to surpass $730 million, according to Korean Market Insight. And according to Virtuoso, which is the world's luxury best advisor and hotel, there's been an increasing from 2021 to 2023 of 34% in the average spending of every person for traveling. So we have seen the high net worth individual indeed travel 86% internationally. So these high net worth individuals at the same time have very busy schedule, but at the same time they can have access to lots of means of transportation, as well as they need to convert the lost time that can be spent with their family. They want to have somebody that helps them to all the facilities they need. So they want to have the quality of time. So they need at the same time to save time and save stress. So we are Atelier Expo, which is a Dubai-based company founded in 2022. Imagine having a best friend that gives you all the people where to go to all the luxury events or the luxury locations that help you to be connected with all the luxury events that can be sold out. They can be to the award-winning events that can help you to connect with all the luxury people over the world, at the same time to sold out tickets and all the behind the scenes events such as the Super Bowl, such as the NBA playoffs and the Formula One Grand Prix. Our team is based all over the world. We have more than 30 countries with 40 different languages. We have a customer service 360 days and 24/7, so round the clock availability basically. And our team is made of 1,500 people all over the world. So we want to offer our customer one-to-one ratio between the manager and the customer, so to give the best services possible. Our unique selling point, we have direct connection with suppliers, and we have very personalized services. At the same time, our customer service is one of our competitive advantages over other companies, because if you take in consideration our competitors such as Real Game, Notably, and Quintessentiality, we have a 360 lifestyle management service. So it's basically bespoke, which is tailored on the customer's needs and services and the motivation, whilst other companies are more based on travel management and quality management training. such as quintessentially, for example. And our customer service, as I said, is one of our competitive advantage because the company offer only customer service in the English language or 25 plus languages. At the same time, our company has social impacts because we really care about social, while other company has more charity foundations or some of them don't have social impact at all. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, guys. Perfectly on time there with about 6 seconds left to go. So from there, thank you to each of the teams who were just presented in the first pool. And from here, we will present to you now with the QR code. So there will be a slide that will come up on the screen with the list of all the teams I have just presented alongside the code that you can use to go and actually vote for your favorite team in this pool. So there we go. So the website is slido.com. Underneath the Slido link, you can see the passcode to be able to enter into this voting pool. And we will leave you about 5 to 10 minutes to be able to vote. So also use this time to go to the bathroom, to have a cigarette, to do whatever you need to do. 3 minutes. Well, you have 3 minutes, so make that a very quick bathroom break and a very quick smoke break. And from there, we will then move into round number 2. Sorry, pool number 2 of round 1. Excuse me. So, oops. So far, I must say I'm very happy with everything that we've seen here. Again, as I said to the teams before we started, and I will say it again to anybody who is in the crowd now listening, I've been doing the Mark Challenge now for 5 years, and year after year, there's always projects that continue to sweep me off my feet, if you will. Every year, I'm simply shocked at the ingenuity, the business prowess, the heart and soul that goes into each of these projects. And each of you that is presented so far, Afolte, Nous, Yabolox, Arton.io, Atelier Expo, you can all be very proud of yourselves. It's very obvious that you put a lot of work and time into these projects. So congratulations, and we'll let you continue to finish them a little bit. And then again, for those who end up making it through both rounds and come out on the other end, we'll be seeing you live at the Yacht Club de Monaco in May, which is a really cool event. Usually in May, the weather is also really nice in Monaco. And so it's just a lovely day with even lovelier people. So once again, thank you all. Okay, there's 1 minute left for those of you who have not voted to go and vote. So if you have not done it already, I urge you to go and do so. Every vote counts. It sounds a bit cliche, but honestly, we don't have thousands of people voting. So literally every vote does count. So vote wisely. So there are 5 seconds left of voting. 4, 3, 2, 1. And voting should now be closed. So those of you who are still finishing up, please hurry up and finish your voting. I imagine most of you have done it so far at this point. And from there, we will be moving then into pool number 2, still on round number 1. I'll give an extra 5 to 10 seconds just so everybody can make their way back to their their computer, so that we can begin round number 2. Perfect. So we will begin pool number 2 now. The first team in pool number 2, again, we're still staying on round 1. I apologize, I misspeak from time to time. We're still round 1, just pool number 2. And the first team that will be presenting is Resort Rev Function. So can you guys hear me at the moment? Are you there?
Hi, yes. I just need to find the presentation. 2 seconds.
No worries, no worries. Take your time.
Where did it go? No. How is it? Can you see my presentation now?
Yes, we can. Good. So whenever you begin speaking, I will start the timer. So the floor is yours. You can begin whenever you would like.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Let me see if I can find everything. Okay, welcome. And let me start. Okay, welcome. This is Kjell Inge Røkke, often just mentioned as Røkke. Røkke is a Norwegian billionaire. And this is Norway, a small country located in Scandinavia, north of Europe. It's known for being cold, peaceful, and filthy rich. And this is the reason why. Behind the great wealth comes an enormous guilt. Norway is namely the owner of the field in the North Sea, the oil fields, and Røkke is owner of many of the platforms built to extract and oil and sell outwards to the entire world. And this is the problem. EAA has stated that all oil and gas must remain in the ground to limit global warming. And a shift is ongoing because both Norway and Røkke is very aware of the enormous pollution challenge. And now both the country and Røkke itself is investing boldly in innovative solutions and renewable energy. And this is the future goal. According to Mission 1.5, Norway has set a super ambitious goal to become 100% climate neutral by 2050, and I think 50% by 2030. This is the new millennial business elite. These young adults are career-driven, wealthy, healthy, and seemingly successful. Living in big European cities with masses of people and workdays packed with duties and stress, they lack one important ingredient in their life: time, preferably with their beloved ones. The millennials, they're actually grown up now, and they have got their own little families. This is their dream. They dream of getting away and seek places in nature that only the few people can access. And these factors is Norway basically known for. And in the next coming year, Norway's luxury market is expected to grow enormously. And it's exactly the millennial business elite who's coming to Norway. I'm sorry, this is the wrong presentation, but let's see. And this is where the idea comes to life. I'm so sorry. I would like to change the presentation, but let's do it. Røkke's next move toward the green shift is a luxury yacht. Can I please change the presentation?
I can't do that. I'm sorry. I cannot do that. I have to stop you guys there, just so that we can keep up with the time that we have. and ensure that everything continues. So I'm sorry to be a bit of a burden in that sense.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry because we had a problem with the when I was supposed to connect with it, so that's why it happened. So yeah.
okay, I'm sorry for that.
Well, I wasn't ready, so that's
Yeah.
why.
No worries, no worries. I'm sorry, I can't go off though. Unfortunately, I have to follow
Yeah.
the rules.
Yeah. So I just have to find the because it makes no sense, this one.
I enjoyed it for what it's worth.
Yeah, here we are.
Very
And this
interesting.
is the dream. I told you about the dream and I told you about Norway.
Yep.
And this is Red Ocean. It's
Yes.
Turkey's next move toward the green shift. It's a mega yacht. It's including 8 research laboratories, and the yachts plan to come to target both charters.
I'm sorry, guys, but I have to cut you off there.
Okay, sorry.
I'm very sorry about that. But I can't. Yeah, we have to keep with the time constraint just to make sure it's fair to everybody and keep everything running at a reasonable pace. So
No, it's fine. It's not a problem.
thank you guys. Thank you very much, Resort with Motion. Thank you very much. Very well spoken, I must say. Excellent public speaking skills and very interesting actually from what I did here. So congratulations for that. And moving on to our second team in pool number 2 is Lera. So Lera, are you there? Can you hear me at the moment?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm
Beautiful.
currently just sharing screen now.
Yes, please. You know the drill, so thank you very much.
Fantastic. And there we go.
Beautiful. Is it, we're good to go. We can see your presentation. And so with that being said, the floor is yours. Whenever you begin speaking, I will start the timer.
Thank you very much. My name is Sheena Frida. I am here to present Team Lira alongside my colleague that is watching. So I'll start by saying this. Technology is best when it brings people together. And ironically, this is the story of the co-founders of Team Lira, as we were 2 individuals living in one city that got connected by enabling technology, resulting in the creation of Team Lira by the MAC Challenge. We were connected by MBA platform at EU Business program. And so I will start with a story. So Lira is a hybrid fee-based platform that offers novel African heritage brand experience. These are immersive experiences that go across fashion, art, culture, music, cuisine, and much more. We are founded on the United Nations Sustainable Goals on Poverty Eradication. This is SDG 1, and of course, SDG 5B, which talks about empowerment of women using communication technology. Of course, our core values go from community collaboration, financial empowerment, fair trade, transparency, and culture preservation, which is an anchor of our solutions. And how, you ask me, do we tackle this issue, or rather, what is the gap? The gap is that the current African market is offering generic, isolated, and standardized luxury package experiences. So African Lira comes in this gap to offer end-to-end solutions for Africa. There has been an increase in demand post-COVID with the increase of need for meaningful experiences by high net worth individual, as well as advancements in technology in AI, VR, and basically mixed reality. And African Lira comes in to provide solutions for this. We have basically 4 key divisions, and that's in immersive experiences, destination, exclusive, and of course, corporate business solutions looking for business in Africa. Last but not least is our team, myself and Mr. Amrit Pal, and we believe in seeking meaningful experiences. Therefore, as our slogan says, don't settle for extraordinary, don't settle for ordinary, go for extraordinary. Karibu, East Africa. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, guys. Again, with everybody's good with it, that's fine. Far, so I can see you made my job easier. So thank you for that. And thank you, Lena, for that presentation. Very well done. So team number 3 in pool number 2 is always found. So always found, you guys know the drill. Share your presentation with us, please. And say something so I can make sure that you're there. Okay.
Yeah, ready.
Beautiful. So the floor is yours, and I will begin the timer whenever you start speaking.
Hello, everyone. I am Bar. This is Ariadna, and we will present you Always Found, your new favorite travel companion, ensuring your luggage is never lost.
There cannot be too many experiences more frustrating than waiting at an airport baggage carousel after a flight only to realize that your luggage is missing. This emotional experience, often resulting in overconsumption and limited airline compensation, causes unnecessary stress and inconvenience for travelers. The bad news is that such incidents are depressingly frequent. 5.69 bags per 1,000 passengers are mishandled yearly, with delayed bags accounting for 71% to 40 bags disappearing every minute. This is costly to travelers, airlines' reputations, and even the environment, as it requires 32,000 flights producing over 8 million kg of CO2. This trend has raised concerns among travelers. There has been an evident increase in Google searches for Apple AirTags for luggage in the past year. Today, there are companies offering insurance coverage for lost luggage, companies selling GPS trackers, inefficient airlines lost and found services, and websites for manual carbon footprint measure. While all these services are related and might even unconsciously depend on each other, the problem has been largely unexplored and under-evaluated, leaving a fragmented market with no all-in-one solution. As the mishandled baggage rate keeps increasing yearly, Always Found offers a seamless, personalized, and quick tracking, tracing, and shipping 360 solution that alleviates any luggage-related stress. From live updates to locating and shipping the luggage to the traveler within 48 hours of landing, we address their two most pressing pain points when checking in luggage. What will happen if, and if happens, the pain of dealing with the airline systems and bureaucracy to recover the bag. With Always Found, travelers will be confident to check in their suitcases as they have full control and traceability at all times. This blueprint illustrates Always Found service, which includes 4 key elements: a GPS tracker for real-time location data and carbon footprint measurements, a mobile app for live updates on luggage status, 24/7 customer service, and personalized sustainable travel recommendations, a physical speedy locating service based on the data in our system using a world-class airport services partner, and a secure shipping within 48 hours. To ensure a seamless, hassle-free customer experience, our team will auto-generate and file a delayed luggage report at the airline's claim counter. As a B2B2C service, it will be offered exclusively to luxury luggage brands to sell to their customers as a no-add-on service and will initially be available in prime airports. The sales assistant in-store will tag the customer's bag with our tracker and provide personal credentials for the app. As 57% of luxury travel executives report customer willingness to pay more for sustainable services, partnering with Always Found allows luxury brands to meet and enhance clients' needs and experience and contribute to a positive future. By always funding the BAB, we are actively working to minimize the travel industry environmental impact. While anyone can sell a luxury suitcase, only our partners can sell one that is never lost. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Sorry, I ran over a few minutes. I'm sorry for the noise there. Very well done. Very well spoken. Congratulations. And thank you very much. Team Always Found. Very well done. So our next team in pool number 2 is Montcellier. Please forgive me again. I butchered the pronunciation of that name. But Montcellier, are you there? Can you share your presentation?
Yes.
And perfect. Thank you. So I'm just going to make sure your presentation's shared. And thank you very much. It's shared. So you know how this works. I'm going to begin the timer when you start speaking, and the floor is yours, my friend.
Okay, are you seeing the presentation?
Yes, whenever you would like.
Okay, thanks. Hi, my name is Philippe, and I would like to introduce our company. Montcellier is a luxury wine collectors club, revolutionizing the experience of investing and managing high-end collection through a user-friendly platform that empowers wine enthusiasts, collectors, and investors to grow, track, and manage their portfolios. The market faces a lack of good choice to store and manage luxury wine collections, and as you know, many wines have special storage requirements that could be hard to assure at our homes. On top of that, there is a problem with the safety and security of wine collections. And at Montcellier, we will offer a storage solution to wine collectors and wine enthusiasts. With this space, we have all the requirements that the wine demands in terms of temperature, humidity, and other requirements. On top of that, we have an app that is simultaneous wine experts social network. The wine experts could share contacts and experience about the bottles and the wines in our social network. And each one of the bottles that our customers put in our stores will have an NFT that will remain with the bottle until it's consumed. This allowed the investor to sell or to buy another bottles without the need to be physically with the other person. The NFTs are in the digital wallet of the owner, and when you sell to other guy, we transfer the NFT to that person, and the bottles remains at our storage facility. When you decide to drink the bottle, we burn the NFT, and you could share the NFT with your friends to taste and to share the appreciation about the wine. Monselier is also a marketplace where you could buy or sell bottles or entire collections of wine. And you also have a daily quote of your bottles to track your collections. So how it works, you subscribe on monselier.club, you register your collection and schedule a date to pick them. You receive an NFT bottle in your digital wallets. Then you get your real-time collections of the entire collection. You could buy and sell bottles through our app. You ask to deliver the bottles in your home, and we deliver with 24 hours time. And if you have a special wine bottle, we'll buy it for you with our special service of concierge. And you have a personal wine expert in your events if you want at your home. So our value propositions is based on 6 pillars. It's simply to invest, comprehensive management, is security and transparent. We provide a global marketplace, a personalized experience, and we give expert advice to our customers. Our key objectives for our operation is to achieve 500 active users in 12 months, 20% growth per year, 51 producers in the first 1.5 years, and launch a mobile app in the first 6 months. Thanks.
And sorry to interrupt, but that's the timer right there. So unfortunately, we're out of time.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much for that, Monselier. Again, very well spoken, just like all teams. I'm very impressed. And with that being said, we will be moving on to our last team in pool number 2 before we go to vote. And that team is Yacht Notes. So Yacht Notes, there you are, beautiful.
Yes, can you hear me?
Absolutely, I can hear you loud and clear, my friend. And
all right.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and share my presentation.
No worries, take your time.
All right, just give me 1 second, please. Okay, I'm sharing my presentation. Can you see my presentation?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay, is it on full screen?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
So again, whenever you're ready to start, I will begin the timer when you start speaking.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ruben Mena, and I'm the CEO and founder of Yacht Notes, a concierge plus platform that makes yacht charter management easier. We are Monaco inspired and American designed. Yacht Notes is an LLC incorporated in the state of New Mexico in the United States. It's a software as a service company. It's successful on both desktops and mobile devices. It connects yacht professionals with each other and to yacht charter guests. It enables yacht charter guests to communicate their demands at once. As I mentioned before, we are an LLC, and the Yacht Notes logo and name have already been registered. We are currently looking into patenting the technology. The problem and gap analysis. Currently, yachting professionals, yacht owners, and guests are using a combination of WhatsApp, text messages, and emails to communicate when a charter is underway. This causes delays in communication to be received, potential misinformation as it's being summarized, and painstaking organization of such information. As you can see in the diagram below, a lot of information has to go through the charter manager, so yachting professionals do not have access to the same information at once. All right, so what's the solution? The solution is a centralized concierge messaging platform. The charter industry is in urgent need with a standardized concierge messaging system designed with its specifics in mind. So that's what sets us apart from from WhatsApp. Yacht Notes, the chats are organized by charter, and there are additional features which facilitate charter management. It's not professional to be using WhatsApp when you're paying $500,000 for a charter. The hotel industry is already using concierge applications such as the Hyatt. So here are the main features. You have the messaging service, you have the calendar service, you have the map service, the contact book service, and IT support. This is how the application looks like on a mobile device. And this is how it looks like on a desktop. Here are two examples. Here is one of the map being used, and here is one of the calendar feature being used. This is in an emergency situation. All right. One thing that I would like to point out are the three divisions here. You have client, crew, and team. And these divisions are in all features. And this is to prevent oversharing. It may be the case that you might want to share something with the crew and not the client. I hope this explanation of Yacht Notes has been helpful. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Yacht Notes. You got there at the last very, very well done, and again, very well spoken as well. So congratulations. You put a lot of time, effort, heart, and soul into this, and it shows. And so with that, I will be thanking all of the teams who presented in pool number 2 up until this point. And so with that being said, we will also move into a second round of voting. So we will put up the Slido voting QR code and link. So for those of you who would like to scan it, you'll be able to do so. Those of you who put it in, you can also do so. Again, we ask you to vote for your favorite team in the pool. And from there, we will be moving on afterwards to announcing the teams that will be competing in category 2. And I'm sorry, round 2. Pardon. There's a lot of different words and phrases here. And from there, we will then have a short break and we will continue on. But I will leave you now 5 minutes to go and vote before we go and announce the teams that will be moving on to round 2.
Hello, here it is.
So we have one more minute thereabouts of voting. So those of you who have not voted, please go and do so. Also, those of you who need to take a quick bathroom break, quick smoke break, whatever you need to do, get yourself some food because we will be moving on to round 2 after this. And this is where everything starts to heat up. After round 2, we will finally see who will be advancing to come and join us at the finals in May. Once again, a really, really cool event at the Yacht Club. Beautiful venue, fantastic time lots of really interesting people that you're going to meet, lots of connections you're going to make, lots of champagne that you're going to be able to drink. So it's absolutely a good time. Okay, and it looks like now voting is closed. So for those of you who are away from your computer and can hear me right now, hurry back. And in about 10 to 15 seconds, we will announce the teams that will be moving to round 2. Beautiful. And so with that being said, here is the lineup for round 2, which is 6 teams in total, divided into 2 separate pools, just like we did now with round 1. So pool number 1, the first team that will be presenting is Yavalux. The second team, we're going to do a round of applause from all of us. And Yavalux, you guys were able to gain a hefty 34% of the overall vote. So congratulations there. The second team that will be presenting in pool 1 is Archon.io with 29%. Nice big round of applause for you there. And our third team in pool 1 will be Atelier Expo with, again, with a nice and chunky 34% of the overall vote. And for pool 2, we have the first team that we're presenting is Always Found with 38% of the vote. Thank you. There's your round of applause. Our second team is Lera with 16% of the vote. And our third and final team in round 2 that will be presenting in pool 2 is Yacht Notes with a hefty 30% of the vote. So congratulations, guys. And from there, we will be moving on to about a 15-minute break. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back. For those of you who are currently sitting at your computers, thank you very much for waiting for us. We got a lot of stuff done here on our end. For those of you who can hear me and have not come back yet, please make your way back to your computers so that we can continue with round 2. And once again, I'd like to congratulate all the teams that took part in the first round. Again, every presentation was really, honestly, it was very impressive. So once again, congratulations to each and every one of you who presented so far. And I wish the best of luck to the teams that will be presenting in round 2 that we are about to get into right now. So with that being said, there are 6 teams in round 2. We won't be doing a vote after the first 3 teams like we did for round 1. And so we will have all 6 teams present. And from there, we will go into a vote. And I will explain how the rest of the system works once we get there. Because the way that points are allocated to each of the teams, according to the votes, is a bit complex. So again, we'll deal with that when we get there. But the first team that will be presenting for round 2 is Yavolux. Yavolux, are you guys here? Can you? Okay. Can you hear me? Just to make sure that you guys are there. Yavolux, you guys there? Or are you guys still on the bathroom break at the moment?
It's Yadno or Yavolux?
Yavolux.
Oh, okay. We are here. We thought it was a Yacht note.
Oh no, I'm sorry guys. No worries.
Because okay.
So the way that this will work is we will share your 1-minute video before.
Yes.
And then we will ask you to share your presentation. And once again, you will have 4 minutes instead of 3 minutes this time. And it will work the same way as last time. You know, once you start speaking, and I'll start the timer. But first, we'll begin by presenting your video.
Okay, thank you. There's no sound here. We don't hear the sound.
Yeah, I don't hear the sound either.
You don't hear the sound. Okay. Give me 1 moment.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we will reshare them.
Yeah, yes, we will restart them. I'm very sorry for that. Again, like I said, right when we started, bear with us. But we will begin your video again, this time with sound. So my apologies to you guys. Can you guys know music?
No
again?
sound still for me.
Okay. Give us 1 moment, guys. Sorry about this. Yes. So we're just in the process.
But excuse me, just so you know, maybe there's 2 mics from your room that are turned on at the same time. That creates some echo, at least on my side.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Is there still no sound for you guys who are listening?
No sound still for me.
No sound still. Okay.
Do you guys want us to share from our side?
Yes, if you can, let's give that a try.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try from our side.
Let's try.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Technology sometimes is
No problem. Share screen. Where is it? Okay, here. This one. No, no, this one. Okay. Google Chrome. Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes. That is the app screen.
Okay. Can you see it now also?
Yes, you're in full screen.
Okay. Do you hear?
No, no, we can't hear any audio at the moment.
Why is it like that?
Well, then it should be the problem from their side. Isn't it?
Yeah. Where should I go?
Stop sharing.
We're going to start.
Stop share. Stop share.
Stop share. Stop share. Yes.
Yes, we'll share. We'll try to share it ourselves on our end on the second computer that we have to ensure that we can get the audio for you guys up and running. So thank you for bearing with us. I appreciate it.
That's not
No
a problem.
worry. No worries.
Well, so we're still troubleshooting everything. Again, thank you for bearing with us, guys. We think we almost got everything ready to go. We ran into a bit of a technical hiccup, and unfortunately, we only have one person to work the technical. So they're doing their best. So once again, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time, and I apologize to you guys once more. At Team Yamamat. I'm very excited to see what you guys are going to present because your first round presentation was really impressive. Aside from the eloquence in speaking, the subject matter, the business plan that you proposed is really, really cool stuff. And once again, like I said before, every year there's always better and better projects. So that's fortunately what I'm seeing today. And I can safely say that it's going to be really difficult at the full edition of the Mark Challenge because there's really going to be a lot of impressive teams, simply put, just like there was last year and the year before. So we're still working on things. Our network over here on our end is a bit spotty at best. So once again, thank you for bearing with us. But I guess I will take this moment to explain how the grading will work at the end of all of this. So at the end of the 6 teams that we'll be presenting, we will be having one more voting section. And from there, you will vote for your favorite of these 6 teams that have presented in round 2. And from there, the top 5 teams in the voting pool will be allotted a certain amount of points. So the team who received the most votes will get 10 points. The team in second place will get 8 points, and 6, 4, 2, and there you go. And from there, we will add those points to the score that is given to you by the technical jury. So for those of you who are not aware, for spectators in the audience, the technical jury is a composition of businessmen and women or people who are implicated in the industry from Monaco and places around Monaco, people who are affiliated with the University of Monaco, us, and they have already looked at all of the projects and they have graded them on their own specific merits. So what these points will do is, simply put, it will ensure a spot for the top teams at the Physical Mark Challenge in May. So that's how the voting will work in that sense. It is a bit complex, I must say, but it's a lot easier than the way we used to do it. Again, this is the second edition of the online Mark Challenge, but it is going to be the 10th edition, the anniversary of the actual Mark Challenge itself this year. So once again, I've been lucky enough to see 5 of them so far, and each one just gets better and better. So again, we're still working on the technical issues. Thank you again for all of you who are sitting in the crowd patiently waiting. And thank you for Team Yavolux as well for being there on standby with us. We are working as hard as we can to get everything up and going. And I should also mention, looking at the locations that each of these teams comes from. Yes. Oh no, that's just my voice echoing. I apologize for that. Looking at each of the teams that we have this year, this is the first time I've seen teams from Barcelona. So I see EU Business School Barcelona. Very cool to see you guys here. Welcome to the Mark Challenge. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen EU Business School from Barcelona. Glasgow Caledonia University, that's also the first time I've seen you guys participate as well. We have students from Porto Business School. I imagine that's Porto in Portugal. And we also have students from Geneva and Lyon as well. So very, very cool stuff. In years past, we used to have more IUM students, of course, because they were the ones originally closest to us. And with each year that passes, it's really cool because you get to see new teams coming from different places. So in previous years, we had teams from Korea, we had teams from Australia, from the Pacific Islands, from the United States, even Canadians, South Americans, African teams, you name it. And each and every time, once again, they come with really impressive ideas. So. Okay, we're still working on things on our end. So again, thank you for bearing with us. So yes, again, we're still working on it. Again, once again, my apologies for the inconvenience to both the teams taking part and those who are watching.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, we're running into a problem, a technical issue that doesn't allow us to share the sound of the video. We have tried with several computers. It doesn't work. So we'll proceed within this space without the videos. It doesn't matter anyway, because we will go to your presentation at the end of the day. So sorry for that, but I'm sorry we cannot do that differently.
So everybody,
Go ahead.
no, don't be. So everybody,
But what if we share our own video, our own screen?
Give me 1 second. I will find out the answer to that for you. We're going to continue without the videos, just because there will probably be some cases where people will not be able to provide videos with sound. And so we just want to try to make it as fair as possible to each of the teams. And so we will have you be graded purely based on your actual presentation throughout round number 2. So for that, I'm very sorry. But with that being said, we will then move straight into the presentations for round 2. And so Yavalux, you guys, I imagine, are there. Again, thank you for bearing with us. I appreciate that. And I will ask you to share your 4-minute presentation. And we will go through this the same way that we went through round 1. So I will let you begin your presentation whenever you start speaking. And from there, we will go through each of the 6 teams.
Is it okay?
Okay, you are ready. Whenever you are ready to start, I will begin the timer.
Okay. Hello, here we talk about Yavalux in the market. Yavalux is set to disrupt luxury sea travel in Mediterranean Europe with innovative all-electric sea glider. Our sea glider offers a sustainable and competitive alternative to private jet and yacht, catering to the needs of the time-pressed business travelers. As the first mover in the luxury travel segment, we project a 5% share of the 4.5 billion euro market. Initially, we plan to focus on the executive business class with an 8% configuration launching in 2025. As we continue to improve battery technology and expand our offering to a 50% configuration, we will also serve the casual luxury travel market.
And to maximize our market presence and reach, we will adopt a 3-phased plan of build, engage, and grow. And as we all know that awareness building is kind of critical to the success of any business, typically like us, a new player in the industry. So we'll firstly look into strategic partnership with hotel, business school, banks, property developers, and jointly promote the story of eco-friendly business travel as the very first step for us to tap into the market and build a name for ourselves. And we also plan to work with business and ticket agencies as a channel to reach our kind of the corporate sales. And to further increase our visibility, we'll work very closely with the media, typically for like the business and the travel lifestyle media for immersive experience and the secure feature coverage and place the ads in airport and on flights. So we also have phase 2 and phase 3. That's more about to engage with our audience at a wider and deeper level. So what we will do is to sponsor the major industry events, charity events, and also some exclusive clubs. And also phase 3, we will focus on spread the word and keep it going. What we will do is to create our own community and loyalty program where people can share experience and feedback.
As an early stage business, in order to be asset light with lowest possible financial leverage, we choose to acquire the core assets by financing lease, and we will finance up from capex by venture debt, convertible bridge, or safe notes. Benefiting from low operation cost, our business is featured with good profitability, fast payback, and strong sustainable cash flow. We should be able to sustain our business with no need of raising capital externally by year 4 of operation. But we're more than just a profitable business. We're poised to generate impact by creating value. Traveling with our 100% electric-powered sea gliders gives zero sulfur dioxide emission, reduces carbon footprint of the whole journey. No toxic waste will go into water, and thereby causing no harm to the marine ecosystem. Apart from cruising in an eco-friendly manner, we will disrupt the status quo of coastal travel, optimizing the operational efficiency of current routes, transmitting and promoting the concept of eco-travel among customers while we scale business. As the first mover of all-electric sea glider cruising, we aim to drive towards an all-electric multi-transport system. Last but not least, since our sea gliders are compatible with all transport usage, we will further amplify our impact as we expand our business across sectors. Yavolux redefines cruising. Merci.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yavolux. And again, once again, my apologies to you. Very well done, though, very well spoken. So with that being said, then we will move on to our second team. Once again, without video, I'm sorry for that. But our second team is Arthon.io. So whenever you guys are ready, please share your presentation, and it will work the same way that round one worked. And so you can begin whenever you would like, and I will start the timer as soon as you begin.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay. I think we're ready.
Good. The floor is yours, gentlemen.
Everything good? You guys
Yes, we are.
All right, excellent. Well, so first of all, I'd like to thank everyone who voted for us, and let's continue with our explanation. Okay, there we go. In short, our business model will consist of three things. The first of which is minting, where we sell 5,000 limited NFT passes that give access to our software, each sold at $100. The next is reselling, done by the owners of our passes. This is the revenue generated from royalties on the secondary market, which will approximate 10% of the value of the pass. Our goal is to have these passes appreciate in value due to a low supply and a high demand. And finally, upsells, where we will create new animations and provide the ability to have more AR characters and wearables. Future growth will be explored through new products in the AR market.
So who's our target clients? Well, our target customers will be high-end collectors, celebrities, and crypto influencers owning tokens in blue chip NFT projects, such as Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, Azuki, Doodles, etc.
It is important to mention that our project is already in its early stages. We're currently prototyping AR masks for the Bored Ape collection. One of our co-founders, as I mentioned, is a member of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And he's the greatest asset for the success of this project, as he provides marketing insights and access to the NFT project founders and for partnership and feedback, which has been extremely positive. Additionally, we already have developers ready to working together with us, a young team of forward-thinking entrepreneurs.
Let's talk about the competition. Twitter Blue is offering to verify profile pictures, as we said before, but this remains an extremely basic option and is not a replacement for AR tech. Then we have CloneX that implemented a Snapchat filter to their 3D models, but that excludes other collections, is hard to do, and is only usable on Snapchat. Also, few collectors develop their own ways of wearing their tokens with AR, but this is not sustainable for mass adoption, nor is it easy to do.
For our marketing strategy, firstly, we will tease our technology through the BAYC Discord chats. Thanks to our co-founder, he will convey trust and generate word-of-mouth interest. After which, we will show the community a working demo with video and photo capabilities during MVP development to generate hype. Thirdly, we'll use paid targeted ads with influencers, collectors, and major NFT news sources. Finally, we'll offer influencers to become ambassadors of our brand.
In terms of financial highlights, we are currently in the development stage. The cost for the proof of concept is €2,000. We expect the minimum valuable product to be between 65 to 90,000 euro. For a ready-to-sell product, there will be expenses based on the results of the two previous stages. We estimate the expenses covering marketing, website, partnerships, and others to be around 200,000 euro.
For our growth stage, we expect to break even when we mint all our 5,000 passes, which will generate 500,000 euro in primary sales. And from the secondary market, with a 10% royalty fee and including upsells, we estimate a figure of around 6 million euro 2 to 3 years after we mint our passes.
In terms of social impact, Arthon is geared towards making the world a better place. That is why we want to help raise the next generation of thinkers by pledging 5% of profits to teaching underprivileged children how to program through Open Code Foundation, and also 5% of profits to funding and mentoring Web3 projects that deal with environmental sustainability, social inclusion, and awareness. As always, don't forget to vote for a better Web3 world. Thank you very much. We will also be dropping the link of our promotional video in the chat so you guys can see it if you'd like. And thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, guys. It's a pleasure to present.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys, first and foremost. Again, well within your time. Very well spoken, of course. And very interesting.
And I'll use the 5 seconds to tell anybody who's interested in staying in contact with us. This is an email address. Feel free to contact us. And thank you again.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Very, very wise use of those 5 seconds. Perfect. So, thank you, Arthon.io. And from there, we will be moving on to our third team to present, which is Atelier Expo. So, Atelier Expo, I know you guys are there. If you can just say something. There we go. Beautiful. So you know how this works. Share your presentation. Whenever you're ready to begin, I will start the timer.
And what about the video?
We will not be presenting a video today, unfortunately.
I know.
Just the presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Can you confirm that you see the presentation, please?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Awesome.
So whenever you would like to go, floor is yours.
So good afternoon, everyone. As we said before, Atelier Expo is a luxury concierge company based in Dubai. It was founded in 2022. To our client, we offer a bespoke service, which is based on different memberships. We have the general concierge membership, which has an annual fee and also joining fee, where we basically have the concierge available during normal working hours. Then we have a dedicated membership. We provide our members with a personal lifestyle manager that can fulfill all the requirements of the customer. And then we have a corporate membership, which is basically considered our elite memberships, where it's divided in 2 different membership by itself. So there's bespoke membership, where we tailor our service around the customer, 100% on the customer, around needs and motivation of the customer, which has a price of almost $27,000 per year. Then we have a corporate membership. We basically work with businesses that need to, for example, move their employees, they need to find a location, they need to travel all over the world. So we provide them with private jets, we provide them for houses, for hosting, provide them yachts. If they need to go to hotel, we provide hotels. In fact, our target client can be different type of people. We have a demographic of 25% of female and 75% of male members, with an average of 25 to 60 years per client. And we're mainly based in Dubai, Australia, United Kingdom, and also United States of America. And we mainly work with royalties. We work a lot with the Middle East monarchy family. We have celebrities and VIPs such as YouTuber stars, footballers. We have influencers, which is basically one of our revenue stream, which comes from influencer marketing. We're going to talk later. Luxury travelers, so those people that need to find a location when they need to travel, they need to find a private jet and they don't have time to book for a plane, for example. Business executives, so those businessmen that need to travel, they travel frequently, so they need assistance, as we say, in logistics and management their time and schedule. And at the same time, high net worth individual, because they need to convert they need the quality of time, so they need to convert the lost time into time they can spend with the family. At the same time, we also work with retirees and empty nesters, those people that are retired and they need to assist in all the daily routines. So we help them to home, to find a location at home. We help them to bring them with private drivers. We have all their requirements all over the world. When it comes to marketing and distribution strategy, we have a below the line strategy. So basically, we have collaborated with different international media companies. We have the PR companies such as Cone, we have Vogue, with Travelers. We also work with digital media buying and influencer marketing. We have collaboration with different influencers, such as giving them the link where they can sell the service and again get commission from there. This is one of our best revenue streams of the company. And when it comes to distribution strategy, indeed, we have sales and referrals. We also organize lots of networking events. We do a lot of social media. So we push a lot on social media such as Facebook and Instagram, but also TikTok. So to advertise the company and to advertise our services that we provide to the customer. But what's important to us is to provide a long-term relationship with the customer for our luxury lifestyle management service. So our revenue streams comes from the memberships, as we said before, with a joining fee and the annual fee. So to have a long-term relationship with the customer instead of paying only the service, just one-time fee. Then we have our commission-based model, so 10-12% on commission on reservation events. So for example, if the customer needs to book a table to some restaurant, they need to book an hotel, we get commission from there for being the intermediary. We have also different type of payments. We have Gen Y, Gen Z, we mainly pay with crypto and cash, while Gen X, Xennials mainly pay with bank transfer and cash. As we said before, our incremental advantage is our customer service. So we offer if you want a package, there's an email address we contact. Otherwise, for the membership, there's a single point of contact. So those people dedicated for sales.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I have to cut you off there. I'm very sorry. Our timer just rang. So that's the end of the 4 minutes. Thank you again for your presentation. Very well done. Very well spoken. And I'm sorry. I hate cutting people off, but unfortunately, I have to take charge a little bit, if you will. So with that being said, again, very well done. And we will be moving on to our next team number 4, which is Always Found. So Always Found, can you share your presentation with us and say something?
Working on it, 1 sec.
Beautiful. Take your time. Take your time. No worries.
And then, yeah, can you see it? Share.
I will. Yes. Yes, we can. So whenever you are ready, you can begin speaking and I will start the timer.
Okay. So thank you so much, everybody who voted for us, but let's go for round 2. While the different components of our service are available individually, Always Found bridges this gap. By partnering with strategic airport services provider and optimizing existing technologies, we will track, locate, and ship lost luggage within 48 hours. Our sustainable concierge will tailor sustainable travel tips by measuring travelers' carbon footprints and offsetting their purchases to invest the savings in verified carbon reduction projects. By always finding the back, we are actively working to minimize the travel industry's environmental impact and reduce emissions, waste, and overconsumption as we eliminate travel's need for replacement purchases, facilitate airports in better managing unclaimed baggage. Offered initially exclusively to luxury luggage brands to sell as an add-on service, our go-to strategy is B2B, then shifting to B2C. Our target customers will be luxury luggage brands and luxury travel-related businesses, including luxury department stores, travel agencies, fairs, events, and exhibitions. A one-time fee will be paid upfront by the brands for the first year of the service based on the number of accounts upon the partnership agreement. This fee will cover the cost of the GPS tracker, customer service, and the offline tracing and shipping process. Upon the purchase of a luxury suitcase, the customer will get Always Found's GPS tracker as an add-on service, providing access to the service for a year. This will get Always Found its customer base for the continued direct membership option. At the end of the year, the customer will choose whether to renew the membership by paying an annual fee or opt out of the service. We currently have 2 partners, Global GSA Group and Filuet, who have agreed to join our startup and match the funding price with the same amount as our second investor. Always Found will initially have a team consisting of part-time employees and freelancers to develop the GPS tracker mobile app, including a carbon footprint feature, algorithm, cloud hosting, UX design, server tech needed, from CTO to quality assurance expert. As we go live, we will expand to include customer service agents to serve as our control tower and a full-time CTO. Global GSA will be our partner for the offline tracing and shipping services, as its agents have all proper licenses and necessary security credentials credentials to access all areas at the airport. We aim to raise 170k euros through investors to cover initial expenses, with Filuet matching the funding amount. In the second year, we will assume revenue of 100 euros per membership for 5,000 members. Always Found anticipates a total revenue of 570k euros. Our goal is to generate 500k from sales and secure additional funding for growth and expansion, with an ambitious total of 10,000 members and 1.5 million in revenue. Assuming operating expenses remain the same, the company could have a net income of 1.3 million in year 3. Always Fun will be initially available in prime airports worldwide based on the most traveled destinations by high and ultra net worth individuals and airports with the highest rate of lost luggage cases, ensuring access to our service whenever and wherever needed. As the company starts to generate profit, it will slowly expand into phase 2 and 3 with the potential to expand further according to demands. To introduce our service, we will directly reach luxury luggage brands, retailers, and travel services through email, phone calls, and in-person meetings. Our digital marketing efforts will include generating leads and increasing brand awareness through social media, Google Ads, and SEO. We will also partner with social media influencers in the luxury travel space to reach potential customers. Traditional advertising effort will partner with luxury travel magazines to expand our reach and customer base, and Always Found will attend luxury luggage trade shows, travel fairs, and exhibitions to network with potential customers and showcase our service. Experience the power of cutting-edge innovation and embrace a sustainable future by choosing Always Found, your ultimate solution to the lost baggage problem that benefits both travelers and the planet. With our groundbreaking service, your luggage will always find its way back to you, making the days of lost luggage nightmares a thing of the past and traveling more sustainable and hassle-free. Thank you so much for listening.
Beautiful. Thank you for doing my job for me. I appreciate it. Very well done. Thank you for staying in time, pretty much.
Thank you.
No, thank you guys.
Thank you for the voting again.
Of course, again, it's obvious how much heart and soul you put into all of this. So congrats to you guys specifically. But with that being said, we will be moving on to our next team. This is team number 5 out of 6 who will be presenting. And this is team Lera. So Lera, you can begin to share your presentation. And if you can just say something so I know that you're there.
Yes, and before we start the countdown, we have a special request. We do understand that the videos are not being graded, but since our presentation is basically aspirational and experience, we'd like to play it without points and without volume, if that's okay.
I as much as I would love to, I can't. I'm sorry. Okay. We have to be fair to the other teams as well.
Okay.
Again, that's my apologies to you. Since we weren't able to fix the issue. But I'm very sorry about that.
Yes, we can accept free Grand Prix tickets though.
You know what? You'll have to get back to me on that one. I might be able to get you those if you try.
All right.
I'll do what I can.
Okay.
But if you can just share your presentation, and it'll work the same way as it did before. When you start presenting, I will begin the timer. And thank you again for your understanding and patience.
Thank you all. So this is Team Lira, and as introduced before, we're a hybrid fee-based platform that is focused on Africa, specifically East African solutions, and we span across fashion, art, culture, music, wellness. Ideally, we like to call it the Disney of Africa. The cornerstone of our project is to give authentic and meaningful experiences through human connection, applying digital technology to preserve heritage, culture, and of course, promote African values as well as community empowerment. As mentioned earlier, we are founded on SDG 1, which is on poverty eradication, and SDG 5B, which is empowerment of women through use of communicative technology. Now, this is an interesting slide on market analysis, as we can see majority of the fee-based platforms are Europe-centered. And you can see at the bottom here, you have Virtuoso, you have Indigare, and we have definitely the peak quintessentially right there. And they're looking at niche markets with a global and have a global presence. For African Lira, we envision a very regional market that is centered on heritage-based aesthetics that is targeted at niche luxury clients. So as you can see, we're centered around culture. It is novel and heritage. It is curated end-to-end, and exquisite services are definitely part of the package. And last but not least, it is heavily influenced by digitization to promote growth for youth and women. So our target client definitely is high net worth individuals. We are targeting people between 1 million to 30 million USD or more. Definitely high disposable income, busy lifestyle, your CEO type of guy, professional, successful, age gap between 30 to 60 years, and definitely interest in fashion, travel, fine dining, luxury cars, and the like. Our marketing strategy is, Our marketing strategy will involve influencer marketing, accommodation partners, definitely referral marketing through wealth management firms, private banking, social media, and much more. Our financial plan is a capital investment. Our ask is a capital investment of 1.5 million USD. We're looking at a revenue growth of 15% and a payback period of 1.5 years minus the initial 6-month period for year 0 and the soft launch, hopefully. Our social impact is that we are fully based on community and collaboration. We value people, connections, and the journeys. We're looking to empower women and youth in the informal sector in the creative industry that are dependent on fintech solutions through mobile money solutions, and of course, using simple systems such as fintech solutions and QR codes and social media apps. And that's it from us. We want to thank you for giving us time, and again, vote. Before we forget, don't settle for ordinary, go for extraordinary. Karibu, East Africa. Thank you.
Thank you guys very much. Again, I'm very, as an American, I'm very impressed at the call to action there at the end, to vote as if your life depends on it. And I will tell each of you in the crowd to do exactly that, to vote as if your life depends on it. Congratulations. Also, you stayed perfectly within time. Very well spoken, very well structured. Very impressed at the end of the day. So thank you guys.
Karibu, East Africa. We will host you.
You know, I will take you up on that. So I don't be surprised. I'll go home and pack my bags right now. Okay? See you guys very soon. But again, thank you very much for that, Lera. Very interesting, really honestly, very interesting stuff. And so with that said, we will move on to our last team to present, which is Yacht Notes. So are you guys there? Can you say something so we can make sure that, that you're in the audience? Muted. You're muted, Yacht Notes.
Oh, sorry. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can see and hear you. You're good to go.
All right. Let me go ahead and share my screen.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Let me go into full screen. Where's the full screen button? I'm sorry, I've been thinking so much about my presentation, I forgot where the full screen button is. Where is the full? It's a PDF. And I can't find the full screen, but oh, okay, here we go. All right, can you see the full screen?
Absolutely perfect. So again, whenever you're ready to start, you know, at your own pace, I'll begin the timer when you start speaking.
All right, sounds good. Hello again, my name is Ruben Mena, and I will begin with the social impact of Yacht Notes. In honor of social and environmental impacts that Yacht Notes will bring forth, the branding on this page is blue. So first, I'm going to start off with a Super Yachts news article, which highlighted the mental health of crew. Many respondents said that yachting professionals feel like there's a lack of communication and a lack of involvement from in-office brokerages. Without an effective communication model, responsibilities become ill-defined, cooperation becomes less frequent, blame is fairly passed down, and time-sensitive goals are not met. Yacht Notes addresses all of these issues by uniting all of the yachting professionals and having all of their tasks recorded so that they're fairly assessed in future. Yacht Notes also helps prevent waste, for example, through better communication. If there are leftovers after a yachting event, then it could be communicated to all stakeholders to take those leftovers to a shelter or back home with them. Yacht Notes could also facilitate green initiatives by reminding crew to purchase locally grown food or pick up eco-friendly cleaning products at the brokerage. All right, so we have three target clients. We have the yacht associations, which is a group of yacht brokerages. We have the yacht brokerages themselves, and we have the yacht owners and family offices. It's very important to have the yacht owners as target clients because they want to see how their prized asset, which is their yacht or yachts, is being managed by the brokerage. All right, in terms of competition, I will highlight three companies. We have the Deep Blue software, which is highly technical. It keeps track of yacht fuel, for example. We have the Yacht Manager app, and we have the Enjoy Yacht Management app, which are the closest to what Yacht Notes is offering. The only key and big difference is that these two do not allow yacht charter guests to be users. And one of the prides of Yacht Notes is that we enhance the customer service for yacht charter guests. All right, partnerships and timeline. As you can see, we are in good company worldwide, but I'm going to highlight the last two. We are currently working with Creatrix Digital Marketing, which is based in Mexico City, and we are working with Modernizing Processes, which is based in Mumbai, India. They will be creating the platform for us. And in terms of our timeline, we're about 8 months seriously into this, but we would like to be in the market in about 4 to 6 months. So we have done a lot of progress already. All right. Now, financial highlights. As you can see, there's an exponential growth from 48,000 euros in revenue to 1,440,000 euros in revenue. Where is this coming from? Well, firstly, I will highlight that we are applying a hybrid competitive value pricing model. If we were just to charge the value that Yacht Notes is bringing to the charter industry, then it would be too expensive. We are just charging 1%. Just 1% of the value that we're bringing into the yacht charter industry. And that is calculated by taking 1% of APA and 1% of the maintenance of yacht away per month. Thank you very much. I hope this second explanation was helpful.
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for that, Yacht Notes. I'm very, as always, I'm very impressed by the eloquence that you have when you speak. Also really cool to see you go very, very in depth into the financial side of things. Very, very interesting, very captivating, actually.
Thank you.
That actually sums it up for our 6 teams in round 2. So from here on out, we will now be going into a round of voting. One more. This is the last round of voting. So this is the most important round of voting. Okay. I will put up a timer for 5 minutes, and we will let you vote for 5 minutes. I believe that the The screen is now up, so you can see the QR code and the link to go and vote for your favorite team. So I ask each and every one of you to go and do that. We also have a timer running to keep track of everything. I'm sure you can see it at the top of the screen. So now is also a good time, once again, to take that bathroom break, that smoke break, whatever you may need, and to come back and join. And so I'll go over one more time. Okay. I will go over one more time exactly how this system will work. So now that we're going into the last round of voting, each of these teams will once again be awarded a certain number of points depending on the ranking that they receive within the voting. So, for example, the team who receives the most votes in this round of voting will get an extra 10 points added onto their total. And so what that means is that a technical jury, so a jury composed of businessmen, businesswomen, people related to the industry from around Monaco, as well as from in Monaco, have already sat down and graded these projects. And they've awarded a certain number of points to each of these teams. So what we're doing now is basically adding supplemental points. So the first team, or the team in first place, will receive an extra 10 points. The second team will receive 8, 6, 4, and there you go. And the idea is that these extra points will solidify the entry for these teams into the final edition of the Mark Challenge, considering that they have enough points already from a technical jury. So it is a bit confusing, but basically at the end of this, we will find out who will be joining us in person. And in general, the voting is basically split half and half between you guys, the audience, and the technical jury that I just spoke about. So I will leave you another 2 minutes, 45 seconds or so to go and cast your votes. And this one's really important, just like everybody said before. So make sure you get it done, all right? There's about a minute left in voting. So for those of you who need to take a break, go and do that now. Because after this, we will finally see who wins, or the winners, I should say, of the online battles, the second edition of the online battles for Mark Challenge. And I would like to just clarify one thing that I said just before. The division of points, if you will, for teams who will be advancing to the Mark Challenge in person in May is 67%, so two-thirds percent on the jury side, and then 1/3%, well, 1/3 on the audience side. So the points that will be allocated during this online battle will account for 1/3 of the overall points that will be awarded, which will then in turn determine who will be at the Mark Challenge in May. And so that's the timer. Voting is now closed, and we will take just a few seconds to tally up all the votes. And so it is my job to entertain you guys in that time frame. And I've already went over how the system of voting works. I must say it's a bit confusing. I mean, I have a bachelor's degree and 2 master's degrees, and so you would imagine that I'd be able to understand how the system works. But I sort of struggle to do so. And so, yes, once again, I would like to also thank you, each and every one of you audience members, for taking the time to come and be here with us today. Teams, each and every one of you should be incredibly proud of yourselves. Again, it's very obvious how much work, how much blood, sweat, tears each of you put into these projects. And you should give yourself a nice big pat on the back. And for those of you who will be coming and joining us in person in May, I will give you your pat on the back for you. Yeah, so now we're just waiting for the final scores to be tallied up. This is the most interesting part. It's very suspenseful here. Let me tell you. It's so the suspense is so thick you can cut it with a knife. I really love this. And it's like this, but on steroids at the actual Mark Challenge, which is going to be again a great time. I encourage each and every one of you who can be there to come and join and to support each of the teams who will be presenting there. Over the years, there's always a team that sticks out, at least in my head. So we will have, yeah. So I just got noticed that another 2 minutes, and they're doing all the math, they're doing all the smart people stuff, getting all of the winners together, so that I can come and do my job and announce them. But every year, yes, we have some really interesting teams. This year. Well, I'm not going to say anything yet because we haven't had the actual Mark Challenge yet. But I believe last year there was a team who came from Switzerland, and they had basically luxury cabinets that you can plop pretty much anywhere in the world, and they were sustainable in the way that they worked. So it was really cool being able to see people offer a luxury vacation in a really sustainable way and a really easy to access sort of way as well. So there's always one of those teams every year that just sticks out in my head, and you give me a lot of ideas too for businesses and such. And I imagine if you can inspire me, that you can inspire a lot of other people as well. And so once again, thank you all for bearing with us during this time, and we apologize once again for the technical issues that we've encountered. And now I will leave the floor to Ms. Annalisa Tarquini, who will announce the...
No, I will announce just the results of this second poll. So what the audience really liked is the team, the project presented by Always Sound. So they are the winner of this poll, followed by Yavolux. Congratulations. Then Atelier Expo is the third team. So congratulations. The fourth one who gets point is Yacht Notes. And then the last team that gets the points is Leila. So thank you so much. So now we're able to add these votes to the votes that the jury members from the technical jury members decided yesterday. So 3, 2, 1, ready to go live. So here we go, the results. So so I'm very pleased to announce that the first winner, the first finalist for this 10th edition is Montpellier. Congratulations, guys. Well done. As you can see from the points, this is interesting, right? As you can see from the points, actually, you got the maximum points also from jury number 1. So, good job. Exactly. So the second team is always found. So and then we have an ex aequo. So this year it means that we will bring to the grand final 4 teams from the category number 2. And so we have the pleasure to welcome on stage a Folter and Governor. We can't wait to meet you soon. So be ready for joining us on the 16th of May in the beautiful Monaco Yacht Club. And so in the coming days, we will start communicating with you about how to prepare your final presentations. Congratulations to you, to the winners, to the finalists, actually the winner of these open online battles. And congratulations to all teams, and thank you for your trust. And of course, if you want to join us on the 16th of May for the grand final, you are all more than welcome. So just let us know if you want to participate and then to be part of the March Challenge family. Congratulations, and come back tomorrow to vote for the other teams for category 1. Yes. So tomorrow morning, we look forward to meeting you guys. Yes. Bye.
Thank you very much, guys. And a round of applause for our lovely team as well, our question team.
Come here. And Federica. Say hi.
Hi, hello.
These are our technical team, and they've worked very hard to ensure that everything goes smoothly. So thank you, a huge thank you guys. A huge thank you to you guys.
We wait for your comments on social media, and then you will be interviewed by our communication team in the coming days. So we will put you in contact with them to share with us your